Hello to my Gemini and Gemini rising friend, Sondra from For Your Chi, and this is your tarot and oracle card reading for December of 2024. Here we are at the end of the year. Happy holidays. If you want the extended reading, because we're going to be doing 6 houses here on YouTube, houses 7 through 12 will be in the extended. It's on Patreon. However, you do not have to have a subscription. I'm putting the videos by themselves if you would like this extended reading. If not, that's okay too. I'll also put my booking link for those of you that want to book a session. But for my Geminis, this is what I want to say. Something very strange happened. When I was laying out your cards and shuffling, I kept hearing the play Romeo. If you're a Gemini and you have a connection to Romeo, the play, Romeo, the name, Romeo, 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 if this is some sort of connection to you or synchronistic thing, please comment on this video because I want to know what that's about. That's never happened to me in any video or reading before, and I've been doing this a very long time. Your first couple of days of December, you have power. Power suggests that the first few days of December are going to be and feel challenging for you, more so than the normal. Now, it also is true too that Mercury just went retrograde. You could be feeling that, so the whole communication thing could be a struggle. You're really going to have to say it and then reiterate it in a text message if you really need someone else to hear the words that are coming out of your mouth. If you really need help, okay, make sure that you have multiple conversations. And they want you to take some time out and meditate right now. That makes sense. But as far as the reiteration, what I'm getting is it's like a young child where you say something and you don't think that they're listening and you ask them to repeat it back to you. It's like and hey, listen, the communication may even be with a child that's a struggle, if the shoe fits, right? Your second house, your money and your stuff, they're telling you to have patience at this time. Now, this could be patience as a result of the Mercury retrograde delay in the package receiving, and that could be one of the details. When you order something, you want to make sure that you have the correct address that it's being shipped to, and you want to double triple check that you were given a confirmation number and a tracking link that goes with that confirmation number. And like I told someone yesterday, when the box eventually arrives at your house, make sure you open it and it's what you ordered and they didn't mix your order up with someone else's, because that actually happened to me one time and I was very upset because I thought my husband bought me something else other than what I asked for, when really it was simply a warehouse mistake and they put my shipping label on someone else's box and vice versa. All I know is some poor soul out there, probably another woman, a wife, opened up a box that contained my robot vacuum for Christmas, and she was not happy because she did not want a robot vacuum, but I did. Anyway, you have harmony. This is going to work out with regard to your money matters or your items that you're purchasing. It will work out in your favor. You just need to have patience. Your third house, your brother or sister, emotional withdrawal. They need some alone time to figure their stuff out. And they also need to schedule some playtime, whether that's something that they love to do or funny. So I've never gotten this with this card before, but these angels look like they're skydiving. You could actually have a brother or sister who goes to one of those skydiving simulation places. Like, that's what they love. Or you could see them booking a session for the holidays where they've always wanted to do it. They've never done that kind of thing, and then they're going for it. That's pretty cool. Your fourth house, your house of home where you currently live, coming out of the darkness into the light. You are headed in the correct direction with regard to where you live. And this is especially true if you're working on moving, selling your place, getting your stuff in order to do that. There is divine timing here, which also means you need to be patient. It will happen in the correct time. This is also true for those of you that have been asking and wanting to move in with someone, or someone to move in with you. Something like this. This is going to be happening on the universe's time, not your timeline. That's the only thing. This is not the only 2 times that patience shows up in this reading. I'm so sorry, because I know the Geminis are not patient. Taurus, on the other hand, had a fantastic reading with no patient cards, if you can believe that. Your 5th house, your house of social life, fun, friends. Now, here's where it's at for you. The World card. You are going to be given what you've been asking for here with regard to your friends, with regard to your social circle, or for those of you single Geminis who are out there wanting to meet someone. This is fantastic. This is also like you could meet someone and then go on a retreat with them. This could even be like going on a big retreat, women's retreat, I don't know, men's hunting retreat. I'm not quite sure, but this is awesome. And it's definitely green light here in the 5th house. Your work and your health. So work and health says you cannot keep going in the direction that you have without acknowledging something and making changes to fix it. The Truth card says what needs to be fixed in the category of work right now for you. Or what needs to be fixed regarding your health. You cannot continue to ignore these things. Whatever this is raising its ugly head in order for you to deal with it once and for all. Serenity now. I remember this card when I pulled it regarding work. And the story was, a very long time ago, I worked for a screamer. Do you know what that is? That is someone who screams all day long. And it was physically causing me problems, causing me to feel pain in places that I'm pretty good about, feeling good. I had this card printed out and I had it at my desk, and I would say serenity now. And this would help me to shift my focus to where I could remember that this was temporary, but I knew that I needed to take the steps to get out of there as soon as possible. And I did. I got out of there. I was only there for 7 weeks. It may seem like a short time, but when you're in that screamer zone, it felt like forever. I hope that you don't work for a screamer, but it could be something like that. All right, let's look and see who's around you in your 7th house of primary relationships before we go to the extended reading. You have the High Priest, which is actually the Hierophant in traditional tarot, so that is a Taurus. You also have water signs here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but you have the Death card, that's double Scorpio here. All right, so that's around you in your 7th house of relationships, which looks amazing, by the way. If you want to follow me in the extended, link is below. It's on Patreon. Tier 2 will get you there, but again, you can just buy this video. If you want the extended read, we're going to be going over your 7th house of primary relationships, including business partnerships, your 8th house of intimacy, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, your school and travel, your career or your mother. Your 11th house is your child or your best friend. In the 12th house, what's about to happen. Big news coming up for you in March. We'll see you there, or we'll see you next time. Take care.